Hello everyone. Welcome on in. I'm Velvet. Hi, and today we are playing in the Grasslands DLC, and we are at the Purmamarca Educational Reserve in somewhere in the world. It's where are we in the world? I don't even know, but we're somewhere in the world, and we have some cool animals for the grasslands. Feels very kind of African, so maybe somewhere in Africa. Now, how are we getting on in our zoo? Well, let's check in on our objectives and see where we're at. We've actually done a little bit of building last time around because we started the zoo last week and we have a few things going on. But we've done tours for the first time, which I'm excited about. But let's just see where we're at. So we've got to have at least 6 different habitat species in the zoo. So we've got 3 out of 6 at the moment, and we have to increase the overall welfare to 80%. So we're currently at 72%. So one of the big things is obviously getting another 3 habitat species in the zoo. And we need to have at least 3 different exhibit species in the zoo. So we've currently got 1 out of 3. Where is that? Oh, that's right. We've got our walkthrough exhibit over here. So we've got some butterflies in there, which is quite cool. Fabulous. You know what I need to check is also that we've got the breeding set up correctly in here. So 3 and 3 and Lois, yes. Okay, I have set that up properly, so that's great. So we will be able to sell our butterfly offspring as they start to breed, which is fantastic. So the animals that we currently have in the zoo are our... oh, here they are. Armadillos. We've got a 9-banded armadillo. And the other animals that we have are the maned wolf. So they're kind of like doggy wolf hyenas. And then the last animal we have is the emu. Hi, emu. Oh, we got a little baby one. Oh, how cute. Let's have a look at the little baby one. Isn't that adorable? I love the stripes. Aww. And it's like, it feels like it's really bald as well, just because you can't really see much in the way of the wings. It doesn't have much of a tail, and there's nothing much going on in its head either. Oh, that's so cute. Anyway, that's all we need to do to complete our, basically our first lot of objectives, which is the bronze, which is fantastic. So our first really point of things is that we need to make a little bit of cash. And that will get us enough money that we can start building in our flat area here. So I've created a nice big flat area over here for us to add in some more species and to get in some more exhibit animals as well. Oh, these have been breeding like crazy. I didn't even realize this had happened. Ah, we just got 2,800 from all these butterflies. Oh, I like that. Thank you very much, butterflies. Alright, I'm going to move some stuff out of the way because I've still got some floating things. And we will come back and see if we can create another. So the other thing that I wanted to do is also at some point just check around for more rocks, because we can actually sell the rocks for, oh, there's a couple, for some cash, which is rather handy because obviously we're going to need the cash. But you know what? We're good at the moment. We've got a little bit of cash from our sales, 3,500 to be exact. So let's add in another path and get a little habitat underway. I wonder what kind of animal we're going to get. That's exciting. It's always fun getting a new animal in the zoo, right? Let's go down here. And you know what? I need to check the animal before I start the zoo because the enclosure, because I don't know what I'm going to actually be building if I don't know what animal. A caracal! Oh, they're so expensive though. We can't afford them. We could get a Galapagos giant tortoise, and then they just need like a really small enclosure. Yeah, and they're actually relatively cheap, so that might be a nice cheap way to go. So I have discovered, as of last week, that you can actually put little windows in your fences, which is amazing, and I never realized this as a thing. And I've been playing these zoos for quite a while now, and we are just discovering these things. But anyhow, I never claimed to be the best at doing zoos, I just claim to enjoy it. So from what I can tell, so if we go like this and we go like this, then we just go into one way glass, and then we've got some one way glass so the animals can't see out, but the people can see in. And isn't that amazing for the animals? There's so much better for them. And if I could do that the whole time, then I'm just going to be peeved because what? because I was having so many issues with like animals not being happy because people could see them. Anywho, let's get in our next animals. I need to turn this into a habitat. And our habitat gate. There we are. All accessible. Now we should have enough staff stuff. Pretty close. So in that case, we need to add this to the work zone. Everything. Exhibit and emu. Okay, let's have a new work zone. New. Oh, flat area. There we go. Flat area. And it's going to have our keeper hut and staff room. There we go. If we need to add in like another staff area, we can do that at some point, but you know, let's just keep it low key for starters. Right, we're going to have a nice fella. There we go. Oh, I've just signed a keeper to this, by the way. Oopsie, and a nice lady. So we need a keeper, and we'll go ahead and choose staff, and our third keeper will have the flat area. Enjoy. So, habitat. Let's get it all set up for our giant Galapagos tortoises. Giant Galapagos tortoise. Or Galapagos giant tortoise. I always get the names wrong. Absolutely appalling. Right. So, food and water. We want to have a nice large trough of thing. Nice running water. Oops. So I have discovered over times that the running water is the best water and then the keepers don't have to refill it. Yes, it's more expensive, but it's better in the long run. Okay, let's have a nice shelter there for our tortoises. And they have arrived, so we can actually check the terrain for them as well. Habitat marker and we've got a sprinkler for them. Okay, let's check on our new inhabitants. So let's have a look at the terrain. So they need less long grass, more shorter grass. We can do that. A little bit more soil, a little bit of rock. There we are. Now, environment-wise, coverage, blah, blah, blah. Okay, looking good. We can add in some plants if we want, but maybe we can just grab in some stuff from around the place. Because, hey, why play for plants when you can actually just use the plants that are right there? There we are. I got some plants. I need to update my everything, don't I? Update my everything. Here we go. Now our vets can reach it. Happy days, happy days. So that should be good. So that should take us up to 4 out of 6. Yay, hey. How are we going on money? So we've got $450 left. Still, we did manage to set up one more. Even you know what we actually need is zoo donation. Thank you very much. Donate, please and thank you. I wonder if anybody's using our tours yet. It's operational. Oh, we've had one tour, I think. Letitia Douglas. Oh, that's our tour guide, I think. That's how that works. I don't know. Tour feed, surprise tour rating. Okay. Tour rating isn't great so far, but anyhow. I don't know if we've actually had any tours happen as yet. Is there a way to tell? Ah, we've got an education board that isn't powered. Where is it? Alright, we may as well move this. Actually, let's move this because then we can use that. Where are we? Down here by our tortoises. We may as well recycle. We don't need 2 boards for those guys. We'll just have 1 board and we'll recycle it. There we are, and it's going to be for our Galapagos tortoises. There we are, there we well. Managed to move that. Got some education going on. Pretty good. And we do have a vandalised board. Can I unvandalise it? Yes, great. Conservation, population decline, animal talks. We don't have an animal talk area as yet. Don't feel like we can afford one. Anyhow, I was looking for tours. There's not like a tour financial thing. Maybe we just haven't had one yet of her. I don't know. These are new things to me. I'm just learning, okay? Please bear with me. I'm learning the things about tours. Should be good. Oh well, I guess if they're going to use it, they're going to use it. We're all good. Zoo is long cashier, no kidding. Thank you very much for that. I am aware we are in the negatives currently. So, hopefully we can get some more guests in the zoo. I mean, that would be quite nice. How many have we got at the moment? 352. Ugh. Okay, well, I might just chug along for a little bit and just see if I can find some rocks to sell. This is where I've kind of come to in life. I'm selling rocks to try and make some money back. Just set up your zoo properly and do it properly, Velvet. That might help. But no. We're just going to sell some rocks. It's fine. Well, you know what? Before I start getting too immersed in selling rocks, let's just sell some butterflies. That's going to be a little money maker, I feel like, the butterflies. I should probably, you know what, I'm going to work on next. I'm still selling rocks, don't worry about me. I'm going to work on the exhibits next because I feel like if we can get some really good breeding going on, that's going to be our little money maker right there. And it always seems to be the case. Like, it's always really useful to have those exhibits and that, you know, that breeding going on. It does really help as far as that little bit of extra cash just to help you out when times get tough. Sometimes in the zoo business, times do get tough. So the problem with this plan is that exhibits cost $3,800 to get set up, which is a little bit out of our price range right now. But if we can keep those lovely butterflies breeding, then you know what, maybe we can get there soon. I do want to check and see if we've got any other animals we can sell. It doesn't look like it at the moment. I am curious. We're supposed to be keeping like 3 of each of the butterflies. So why do we have so few butterflies? So max 3. How much? We've got 200. What kind of animals have we got? European peacocks. Okay. I was just thinking if I've got enough cash. I don't. Just to get a few more animals. I think I just need to add a few more to the exceptions. And then we'll get a bit more breeding happening there. So that's something to keep an eye on. You know what I've done? I've just moved like a couple of donation boxes around. And you know what? It's been making a difference. I'm just thinking I should have donation boxes in better places. Maybe that's not helping things. So notice, you know, having them in the right place does make a difference. So just moving those around. We are currently in the positives, not like in the we can afford an exhibit positive, but we are in the positives. So that's nice as far as money goes. So we are starting to make, you know, a little teeny bit of cash. Pour in those donations, my friends. So let's have a wee look at how our exhibit's going as far as... Oh, you know what? While we're here, I was just thinking we can maybe grab a couple more butterflies just to get our breeding on. You know, they're not the most expensive and it just will help us make more money in the long run. And I do want to make sure that these are all exempt. What happened to my butterflies? Did all my butterflies die or what happened? They all disappeared. I had like 3 in here and then all of a sudden I had none. Protesters? What? Why? Nutrition, habitat, plants. Oh. Too much plant coverage. Okay. Terrain's all good. It's just the coverage. Okay. No, I don't want to accidentally delete these. Okay, move some stuff around. Are they happier? Not quite. Okay, almost there. Desert rot. No, delete that. Make some money from that. Dangerous infighting! Oh no. Dangerous infighting! What have we got in the armadillos? What's happening there? Oh, we've got so many armadillos. How did that happen? Alright, we need to get rid of males. Frontier Zoo. So I think this is the younger one. Oh, no. I need money. Sorry. As noble as that would be, I unfortunately do need the money. Quick trade. 171. Alright then. So I think the rest are all juveniles, so we should be good there. I am very concerned about our European peacocks. Tour group will arrive soon for tour 1. Hey, I'm curious about that. Welfare plants. Okay. What else have we got in here that's not appropriate? It's the European nettle. Banana palm. No, not the banana palm. Buffalo grass. How are we getting on? Almost there. Organ pipe cactus. And buffalo grass parched again. It's hidden underneath the enclosure. How do I get rid of that? Oh. Alright. Okay then. Okay. We've got happy emus. We've successfully moved all of the plants from underneath the enclosure. I think it's just just the way the game did things. When I flattened the terrain, it just left stuff underneath and floating and did all sorts of weird things. So, all good. Animal welfare. Let's just get a keeper in here and just see whether or not we can get that. Enrichment. Oh, do we have any more enrichment for these guys? Let's see. So we've got emus. Because we have got some money. I can actually just about afford my thing. What are they? The enclosures. These. Now, I did need to keep an eye on this and the butterfly situation. Okay, so we've got some more butterflies that have bred, which is great. But I feel like if we can get a couple more butterflies, and then that'll round out our breeding a little bit more. So now I want to check what our situation is with... So Bob, Tommy, and Connor are our exemptions, as are Phoebe, Marta, and Eleanor. Okay. Looking good. 3 and 3. So now we can sell our little bonus fellas right here. Oh no, in Trade Centre. Don't want to do that yet. Bob, Tommy, and Connor. Connor was captive birth. Okay. Great. So then we go exhibit trading. Then we go here. And... okay, so those are exceptions. Right, so that means we can get rid of Emily. Good trade. Complete. Yes. Money is up and down. Oh boy. Last drink cleanliness. Okay. We need a water thingera. Darn it. Oh, and you know what? I've actually got a little staff area down here. Maybe I can add a water thingera here. A water cleanliness thing. I don't want to spend money on this. Darn it. Okay. Nope. Okay, how much is a water thingy? Darn it. Utilities. Water treatment. What do you mean? Oh, 2,000? Are you kidding me? Gah. Man. Do they need water? Can I just delete it? Hang on. Terrain. They don't need water. I'm deleting it. It's too expensive. They don't... oh, it's too expensive. Sorry. No water for you. There we go. Problem solved. Now drink out of the pipe. Much better for you. Drink out of the pipe, not out of the ponds. Then we don't have to worry about cleanliness. Also, hello rocks. So we're at 19, almost 2,000. We've just had a whole lot of butterflies. You know what? I'm kind of half feeling like I will need to have maybe 5 of each of the butterflies. I feel like the lifespan of these guys is just way too short. And I'm going to end up with breeding problems if I don't. And that should do it, right? So if we go exhibit trading, we go all of those and move them back to the zoo. Then in theory, the ones that are left over will move out. Left over. Not surprising. And we have more protesters. But currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 males and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 females. So that's okay. Protesters. Dangerous fighting. Ah! Maned wolf. Alright, what's the situation there? Who's the youngest? Frontier Zoo. 6.3. Okay. Reginaldo. We'll see you later, mate. Out of the zoo. I feel like I'm going to have a breeding problem sometime soon. Unfortunately, with a couple of these things. I feel like I'm going to have to get some breeding females to go with these guys. So, why are these guys so upset? Nutrition. Last drink cleanliness. Oh, have they got a pond in there as well? Darn it. They don't need a pond, I'm sure of it. Drink. No, they don't need a pond. See you later, pond. Drink out of the fresh water. Thank you very much. I'm paying for it. You drink from it. Thank you. There we go. Okay. So that should fix those guys up. Ooh, I didn't even think about that for the problem. So yeah, I feel like we need another female emu and another female armadillo. We will have to keep an eye on these armadillos when they sort of age up, otherwise we're going to get infighting. And I feel like another maned wolf, but let's just check the Zoopedia. So 9 banded armadillo. What's the dealio? So 1 to 2 up to 1 female. Okay, so we have to just do what we need to do for the armadillos. The next one is the maned wolf. So 1 to 2, 1 to 2. Alright. So we'll just have to leave that as is. And then what about the emu? Emu is 1 to 6. Up to 5 males, up to 5 females. Okay, so we can definitely go a little bit harder on the emus. How much are they? Conservation points. Thank you very much. We'll get those in the house. We can get like 2 breeding pairs happening, and then we won't have so much of the inbreeding. Okay, we can afford 500 on that. Okay, good. All right. I feel happier about that at least. Let's now have another look. No more butterflies bred as yet. I feel like these guys are going to be risky. See, we're already down to 6 females and we've got 8 males. You know? Like, yikes. Look, I don't feel like the animals are that hard up. Why are there protesters? Yeah, go drink something else and then you'll be absolutely fine for nutrition. Okay, I think the protesters are gone. So yay. That's good news. Good news indeed. And we can afford a new exhibit. So again, good news. The other thing, no, water treatment we didn't need because I just got rid of the water. That was a good problem solved, wasn't it? So animal exhibits. Where shall we put this? Always a good question. Okay. Nice on the corner. Lots of access. That's always good. Okay, what have we got for exhibits? We can do boa constrictors. And we've got a maiden pair. Yep. Okay, done. They're always interesting, aren't they? Didn't cost us a cent either, except for the actual enclosure itself. So, boa constrictor, climate. Yeah, lovely jubbly. Boa constrictors in the house. Layout is the only thing that needs work, and that's going to require research, which we aren't quite up to being able to do yet. But we have got 4 out of 6 animals so far, 2 out of 3 exhibit animals, and we are trying to trade some butterflies. We have got like quite a lot of offspring. I am checking how many actual animals we have in here, because obviously that's the problem. Got enough in 2, 4, 6, 8. Alright, we've got plenty of butterflies. They seem to like have quite a large... okay, our thingies have matured. Yes! Yes, those European peacocks, amazing. But we do have infighting again, another issue with our armadillos. So that's our breeders. Done, and done. Okay. See you later, other armadillos. Wow, we've actually just gone from no money to quite a bit of money all in one house. Whoop. So whoop, and I'm in there for it. I wonder if we can put like another exhibit maybe up here. Let's do a little exhibit up here, and I'm only going to have one side open. So what animal shall we put in there? Spiders, butterflies, frogs? How much of the way of conservation points have we got? 133. Can do another butterfly. Lots of butterflies. Yellow anacondas are cool though. I'm going to do those. 2 types of anaconda. How awesome. Oh, I didn't set up the thing properly either. The breeding properly in this. 80 and 90. There we go. Female, so I need a male. Okay. Go and layout. Okay, I'm just going to get a new home for our anacondas because that really did not work there and I can't delete these. So, next idea. Facilities. No. And then maybe we can add like a little path. Yes, we can. Excellent. Okay. And then we can put our little anacondas in there. Yes. So make sure that they've got their temperature right at 83 seconds. Good. Layout. Fine. Animals. Overview. Management. So we'll have one of each. Oh yeah, I need to assign. Oh my gosh. Alright. What if I had 2 of each? And then we'll do lowest first. And then maybe we'll get some more breeding happens. I don't know. Let's try it. Yeah, I haven't assigned any keepers to that, so that's a slight problem. Whoopsie daisies. So that, and then that. Perfect. And then animal keeper-wise, I need a couple more keepers. So I need 1 for exhibit, and then 1 just to free roam around, just to keep an eye on things. I feel like that's going to be an issue if I'm not careful. Let's see. How are we getting on butterflies? We still got some? Good question. Yep. And yeah, look, see, those butterflies just disappear really quickly. So I need a couple more females. So I'm going to put them back in the zoo. Rid of these ones. Good trade. Yes. Brilliant. Oh, the other thing was... Oh yeah, no, I did check temperature and stuff on this, didn't I? So it's okay. I just hadn't assigned the keeper, but it's all good. So, I'm going to wrap it up there. We have managed to get another tick on our bronze objective. So we've got a couple more animals that we need to add to the zoo. I feel like money-wise we're kind of going okay at this stage. Oh, what if we just add... Can we add in a couple of animals quickly? Can we afford it? What have we got? Common ostrich. So wallabies need grade 2, 3 meters fence. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Huh. Well, there you go. That's excellent that you can add windows to those. Amazing. So guest facilities, we're going to have a thing and a little ATM down there. And we need a barrier, habitat gate barrier thingy. Fabulous, done. And then this is going to be wallabies. Wallaby enclosure. Did I change that to Galapagos? Facility is without power. ATM 2. Oh! Fine. Now it's not. Okay. I do need to add more power down this end of the zoo, obviously, but not right now. We are going to try and get ourselves a wallaby. Yes. Oh, we've got a breeding pair. Male and female. Yes. Breeding pair. Let's just quickly get the habitat stuff. Wallaby. Wallaby. There we go. So food, water, shelters. enjoy your space, and then I feel like we need to do start some research at some point soon. But anyway, let's just double check our terrain and everything. Terrain, all good. Environment, all good. So we've got 2 happy wallabies, and then last animals that we can get. Just adding these to our work zones. Boom and boom. Done skis. Common ostrich. So can they share with anybody? They can. That's good. Natural habitat. Grade 2, 1.25. All good. And 1 male and 7 females. Right. Righty-ho. We've got some more enclosure here. Edit the barrier. And we're going to add in our windows. 1 way glass. Fantastic. And 1 way glass. Oh, I'm so in love with that feature. Okay, it is now a habitat. And this is going to be common ostrich. Animal trading. 1 common ostrich. That's fine. It's something we will add in the breeding care. Not a panic. We will get there. And habitat. Common ostrich. Let's add in our things. So, food bowl. Water. Shelter. Yes, of course. We need some shelter. And you know what? We're not doing too bad on the cash either. We've got some. So, you know, that's what I mean by not too bad on the cash. And some enrichment items. We definitely need to do some research. Vet research. Why don't you research the... peacock. Okay. Well, I think we are doing okay. We've just got to get our overall welfare up to 80%. So we're going to work on that next time. And hopefully that'll get us to our silver objectives. We'll see where that takes us. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have had fun. And I will catch you, as always, in the next one. Bye-bye.